Hi, it's Sue. Welcome back to my channel today. I'm working on my Junk Journal January journal, and we're up to prompt number 10. But what I'm planning is for this page to use 2 of the prompts because 10 is intricate and 11 is pocket. So I'm going to design this page to take in 2 prompts. I'm basically doing that because I don't think I've added enough pages to my concertina journal. I mean, I could always add, what you call them, flip-ins, where you add an extra page in. But we'll see. I might have to do that yet. Tip-in, that's the word I was looking for. I have a delayed action brain today. It's particularly warm again. Okay, so what I thought was, for my pocket, I'm going to use an envelope. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to decorate one side of this envelope as per Rachel from Roxy Creations. Some time ago, she made these. She did a mass making, of envelopes, envelope pockets. So you can see that's basically just this side of an envelope decorated up. So I'm going to do that for this page. So I'll put that out of the way. And the intricate part of this post today will be using this die. And this is a metal die that I've cut onto cardstock, and it's scrapbook weight cardstock. And I've got to tell you, I don't use this die very often because it's quite difficult to get a really good cut out of it. I end up pushing it through the machine several times. I use extra card on the top, everything I can think of to try and get a good cut. I eventually did manage this, but this one, because of the size of my page, I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm thinking of using it as a decoration to my pocket. Okay, I'm going to put that there out of the way. I've got all sorts of bits and bobs here of paper. So I've got a bit of a mix there, and I can pull from that for decoration. What I want to do is, because of the size of this envelope, I want to cut this down a bit. So I'm going to use this original, and I think I want that. Ooh, let me see, where's my ruler? 2 1/4. Yeah, about 2 1/4 would be fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark 2 1/4 on this, just to help me line this up. Ooh, let's grab a pencil. So that's 2 1/4 that side, and 2 1/4 this side. Okay, and I will use this as a template. So I'm just going to draw around that curve just to make sure I get a nice shape. What I'll do is I'll just cut this with my scissors. Just have a look to see how that fits on there. So that's fine. All we'll do is mark it here, because we're going to cover this anyway. Just mark it up there and fold now on that line, like that, and we will trim that off. There we go. Get rid of that. So now we want to add our die. So I'll just trim that down. Let's just see what that looks like. Yeah, I might look at some of my other stickers and see what else I've got. Okay, so that's ready to be glued on before I do any stitching. So let me just look at that again. Right, I'm going to go and stitch around this now and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's stitched. And spot the deliberate mistake. I've put this on upside down, but don't worry, I'm going to fix that. I will cover it. I've got this fussy cut flower from a, just trying to think of the name of the flower actually. I've got them in the garden. Gosh, what's it called? It'll come to me. Anyway, that's going down here. I've got a couple of more pieces, small pieces, to go up to the top here. Okay. So let's get those down. Okay. So that flower is a magnolia, I believe. I knew it would come to me in the end. As I say, I do have a delayed action brain today. I don't know why. It's going down there, and that will just add a bit of texture down here. Don't want to cover too much of the die. That's quite nice. And we'll use the art glitter glue for this. And this is just some Japanese paper, you know, like the calligraphy paper. It's really nice, it's soft, gives you like a fluffy edge, which I quite like. I'm going to take that off there and yeah, just trim that back. Okay, and this one. A little green label. There we are. Now, somewhere, I don't know, I've got I don't know whether to put a number on that or I've got a little ladybug stamp somewhere. I'll have to find that. Okay, so then this can go on here, and then all we need is something to go inside the pocket. So let's just make sure all this is well glued down. That's good. This side is good. And across the bottom. We need to make sure we're well clear of the fold again, especially as this piece, the pocket next to it, could be a bit of an issue. Okay, so that's our pocket. What do you think? Now, let's find the bits and bobs to make a journal card. Right, for my journal card, or something to pop into the pocket, I'm going to use another envelope. I've trimmed it, actually, let's do it this way. I've trimmed it so that it slots into the pocket nicely. And I'm going to cover it and stitch around 3 sides. And this side I'm going to leave open so that this is kind of like a secret pocket, if you will. And I'll decide which way round I put it in the pocket. Could go in that way, so you don't see the opening until you pull it out. But I'll decorate this side, leave this side blank for extra journaling, and pop some paper, I think, inside. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it that way round. I've got this paper that I haven't cut. And this is made up of my strips from old book pages, and I've glued them together, added a picture over the top. Well, basically, let's do this properly. What I did was I glued the papers together, then scanned it into my computer and added these 2 images and some butterflies and also the script. So it's a digitally produced piece of paper once I'd done all these bits. If you see what I mean. I know what I mean, I hope you do. Right, let's have a look. I like to play on the computer as well. I don't necessarily like to do everything on the computer, but if I can produce a little bit of my own digital designs, I'm happy. I did a few at Christmas, just pulling images from old books or from the public domain, and it's fun. I enjoy it. So let's see, let's take that end off as well. Just thinking whether I need to do too much to this one. Cover this. Yeah, I might just glue the whole of this envelope and add that paper to it. Doesn't have to be too fiddly, this one. There we go. Pop that down. I will make make sure I've got it the right way round this time. There we go. And that will be a nice background. I didn't particularly want that big flower, the rose, but I quite like the script. Okay. Use the brayer for this, it spreads that glue quite nicely. Okay, let's find a label. Creativity takes courage. And we're just going to pop that right over there, ish. There we go. Now I'm going to go and sew this on the machine. I'll be right back. Okay, so there's my pocket finished. I've added, couldn't find my stamp with the ladybug, but I did find this rose gold edged butterfly, so I've put that on there, and I'm calling this my pocket, number 11, and number 10 is the actual journal card inside my pocket. And actually I need to just ink around the edges of that. Just touch the edges really, I don't want to go berserk. will do. And inside I've just folded a piece of tea-dyed paper for some extra journaling space. And that slots into my pocket, like so. Okay, so that's my intricate pocket. Hope you like that one. It was a quick and easy post today, whilst I get on with some other jobs. Thank you so much for calling past. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Hopefully. Thanks. Bye.